Well, regardless of who wins this series, at least our guest, Roger Rowan, will have something to cheer about. He's on the Majors Board of Directors, but his son, Chris, is also playing for the Brampton Battalion. He joins us now. And Roger, great to visit with you as always. And you got the Go Battalion Go button on, but you've got to be very pleased and proud your son playing in the OHL. Never mind what happened in that first 20 minutes. It's fun being a hockey dad, isn't it?
Well, that's true, Roger. He's had a great 4 years in the league, and it's been just a wonderful experience for him, and he's been very lucky to play.
Organization. Stan Butler's a guy who's very well known throughout the Ontario Hockey League, and he's a guy that, of course, has a lot of respect as a coach, been national team coach with Team Canada. What's it been like working with him in this organization?
Stan is as good a coach as I think any parent could ever want his son to play for. He's very good with the kids. School's very important to him. He's a real teacher. I know Chris has learned an awful lot of his hockey skills from Stan, and Stan's patient with the kids. He's just, to my mind, as good a coach as you could have.
You're absolutely right. He's got a lot of respect indeed. Now, tell us, first of all, you're in the stands as a parent, and obviously your first allegiance is with your son and the battalion, of course. You've been with the organization, but you're on the board of directors of the Majors. Tell us a little bit about that, Roger.
Well, I've enjoyed following the Majors very, very closely for the last 2 or 3 years in particular. So it's wonderful that they're having this series with the two teams playing each other, because I know a number of the kids on both teams, and I've watched a number of them develop over the last few years. So it's really very satisfying to watch these two teams play each other. And I figured it was going to be a very close series, and we'll see. They're both very well coached teams. Dave Cameron and Bob Jones have done a wonderful job with this franchise as well, and have developed some really good hockey players and a great system, as you can see by tonight's game.
There might be some parents out there watching this broadcast, and they're young men, of course, or maybe your age to enter the Ontario Hockey League next year, and they've heard certain things about the OHL. You're a parent. You're involved in this league on an administrative level, like you helped the Majors out a great deal, and Mr. Melnick very well with the hockey club. What would you say to parents who are out there hedging the bet, saying, I don't know about my kid's education, I know about this league? What would you say, Roger?
I'd say from my experience and perspective, it's a wonderful league that emphasizes school. Both organizations that I've had anything to do, it's very, very important. They treat the kids really well, and I think that permeates through the entire league. Dave Branch really emphasizes that, and it percolates all the way down through the whole system. And I think any parent considering having their son play in this league can rest assured that they're going to be well looked after, they're going to be well developed, both as a hockey player and as a young man as well, and school is very important.
Very well said. Final question. What's it like sitting up there watching your son play? It's got to be nerve-wracking come playoff time. I know all those years you followed your boy along, and here he is in the OHL. It's got to be exciting, but at the same time pretty tension-filled.
It's tough sitting in the stands, but I've been doing it for so long. I'm learning to not get quite as stressed out as I used to when I was a little bit younger. And after all, there's not much you can do, or there's nothing you can do as a parent there while the game's going on. And all I do is try to encourage him off the ice and hope for the best when he's on the ice.
Well, Roger, you're doing a great job as a hockey parent with the Majors organization, and we forgive you for cheering for the battalion because your son comes first. Great to talk with you, and thanks so much.
Thanks for having me here, Roger.
That's Roger Rowan of the Majors and, of course, proud father of Chris Rowan of the battalion.